Hi everyone, today's video is going to be my 14 by Valentine's Day Disney Couple Edition Project Pan update. And I'm really excited about this. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Because, you know, I love doing Project Pans. I'm excited that I had so many going on. And I still have made some good progress on these items. So I usually like to update on the 14th because that's the day it's going to end. You know, I like it all to be the same. But I'm actually not going to be able to film tomorrow. So today I'm going to be doing the 13th. So we technically have one day less of progress. I think it's going to be okay. So, last time I had finished up 2 items already. If you ever want to see like what I've used up, what's happening, all of that, you can always look in the description box. I list everything there. And this time I actually have used up 2 more. So I now have 4 items of the 14 finished off. And I'm really excited about that. So for Mickey and Minnie Mouse, I had chosen this Bare Minerals Matte Foundation SPF 25 because I thought, like, you know, if you had 2 of them, they'd look like little Mickey ears. And this was in the shade Fairly Light, and it is all gone. Like, completely gone. You can take out this back piece. I had to use tweezers and pop it out, but you can do that, and I did. And so this is completely gone. $29 worth of product out of my collection. So, I decided that once that was gone, I wanted to obviously roll something in. I don't roll things in the second they finished up, just in case you didn't know. I only roll them in the day of the update. I know that's kind of like a, okay, like, I don't know, splitting hairs, but I just thought you might want to know that. And so what I rolled in for this was actually a fragrance. This is a Victoria's Secret body mist, and it is in the shade, scent Pure Daydream. The, like, pinky color kind of reminded me of Mickey and Minnie. They both wear red. And I don't know, I feel like they're, like, you know, they have, like, lots of daydreaming scenes. And they're just kind of, like, dream couple goals. So that's what I kind of did. It was a little bit of a stretch. But I really am trying not to have so many makeup items, like, so many of the same item in one project pan. And I'm also trying to make sure I completely use up an item. So this is what we have for this project. I'm excited about that. And I am, like I said, obviously you can tell, but I'm right there. This cost $4.32, and as of today, it weighs 49 grams. So we'll see what happens. I think I could finish that up in a month. We'll see. Next for Iron Man, next I used up the Iron Man product, which was this Borghese Splendor Brightening Makeup. I have had this in my collection for, so long, and it's been in so many project pans. You can see I was here when it started, and now it's all gone. You can't squeeze any more out. I know that there seems like there's a lot up here, but you can maybe see that there's just, it's really not. And if you hold it up to the light, it's completely transparent. All gone. I did not like this at all. It was too metallic, so like I would wear it as like an all-over like primer, but it was too metallic that made me look like a disco ball. So I'm super glad it's out of my collection, and that cost $30. And to replace that, I chose this guy. This is another Bare Minerals item, actually, and it is the Flawless Radiance All Over Face Powder. I don't know why it's called an all over face powder, because it's for sure a highlighter. I do have it on today. I have a cream highlighter under it, but that's the highlighter I have on today. This weighs 12 grams today, and it costs $21. So let me get a little swatch of it for you. It is obviously a loose product, and it's a very golden highlight. It's super pretty. You do have to put a lot on. I mean, I guess if you really shear it out, technically it could be an all-over face powder. I don't know. But I have it on as a highlight. I like it that way. Let's see. Well, if I could close it back up. What in the world? There we go. I don't have that much left. I used to try to mark like lines, and it just doesn't really work. But you can hopefully see I'm right there. So this is going to be a little hard. Because I don't know if I could finish all of that in a month, but I'm going to try. And like I always say, the goal is to hit that 14. Don't get me wrong. Have 14 items out of my collection or have pan on them or whatnot. But even if I don't hit that number, I've still got use out of a lot of products. And I use them a lot more when they're in pans than I do if they're not. Next, I have the Model Co. Highlighting Trio. I put this in last time. This costs $14 and currently weighs 19 grams. I don't have a weight for it previously. but I'm trying to use up the shade Bronze. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be super easy to use up. I thought I was gonna hit pan on it in no time. There's only 1.2 grams of product for each color. And I do have a dip, but like honestly not even that big of one. I use it as a cream bronzer every day. So there we go. It does obviously seem super metallic, but when you blend it out, it does like lose, like I'll just show you. If you blend it out on the face, well, it's not really doing it. It does lose a lot of that shimmer and it looks a lot less orange. But there we go. It's right there. Again, the goal is to completely use it up. I'm not super hopeful, but I'm going to keep working on it. Like I said, even if I don't know if I'm going to finish up a lot of these things, but I'm going to keep going and do it as best I can. For Hercules and Megara, I chose the Laqa & Co. Cheeky Lip Balm. Last time this weighed 10 grams, today it weighs 11. I don't know why that happens, but it does sometimes, and it's valued at $6.67. And I have such little left. You can't even like mark it again as far as progress. It seems like it's the same spot. It's right there. I did have another cream blush I was working on, but now this is the only one. You can see it's super pigmented, but it does blend out nicely. I have it on today. And it's got just like the littlest little hump. So I do think I should be able to get this out of my collection before the next update. I'm hoping. Next, for Snow White, we have this Cailyn Art Touch Tinted Lip Balm, or Tinted Lip Gloss, and it's in the shade Love Affair. You can kind of tell it's like here-ish, but there's a bunch of product and it won't fall down. I don't like doing the hot water trick because it makes all of the packaging rub off whenever I've tried that. So I don't want to do that. I know it's like a way you can, but this weighs the exact, no, this weighs a gram less. So it's been 24 the past 2 updates and now it's 23. So I definitely have used it. I have it on today. It looks kind of blotchy on the lips. If we're being honest, I think even in the swatch you can kind of tell like it's just patchy. But we're working on it. Like I said, I have it on today and we're gonna hopefully get that used up before the next update. But again, there's still a lot of product in there. But we're gonna try. For Wendy and Peter Pan, I'm so agitated. I forgot to use this today. I'm trying really hard to use every single product on my face the day of, because then you know it's at least getting 4 uses, if nothing else. This is such a weird thing. This is the Pixi Fairy Dust and Brightening Bear. You can't really, I think I might be right there, but I'm not even sure. And this is like, I say it every time, but it's such an awkward shade because I'm trying to get a pretty good swatch for you. First of all, I don't like this applicator method. I just don't think it's very effective. I would rather just have like a pot of pigment. And you can see right there, it's like too light to be like an inner corner highlight, but it doesn't look great on the lid. It's just like an awkward shade. And it's really shimmery, but I don't know. I just don't really love it. But there's that. It weighs 14 grams. It has the entire time. So I'm not very encouraged by that one either. But that's okay. I'm not trying to be negative. I feel like sometimes these videos come out being very negative. But I'm not. That's never my goal. So next we have for Aladdin and Jasmine, which is my favorite princess, the Coastal Scents Liquid Eyeliner. I do have it on today. I've been wearing it every day since Christmas because I did have another liner in my project. And it's definitely still really pigmented and really black, but it's almost gotten like chunky or something. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I can tell that it is drying out. This product still weighs 10 grams. It weighs the same amount, but I think that I could have this finished by next time. I don't know. I've definitely gotten a lot of use out of it though. Next, for Beauty and the Beast, I'm really happy about this progress as well. We have the Beauty and the Beast Lorac lipstick in the shade True Beauty. I have this on under that lip gloss. And you can tell by the progress, I have used up a lot of it. So that is a lot gone, and I'm really proud of that usage. This is a nice like nude. It does kind of have a peachy look. It does have some shimmer in it. But I like it. I've used it on its own many times, and I like the formula. It's really comfortable. Oh, I always forget. I've done a review of this product. This might actually be the only one I've done a review of so far. But I do have a review of this. It'll be listed down below, as well as every update, my project plan playlist. Any video that's relevant will be listed down below. So, next for Pongo and Perdy, I have the Benefit Cosmetics Boi-ing Concealer. This cost $9.29. It started at 10 grams, went up to 12 grams, and now it's down to 9 grams. And when I started, I didn't have pan on it. And now I have a lot of pan. And hopefully you can see it's pretty thin around the edges. So this one, I don't know if it'll be gone, but it'll be really, really close to being gone, if not all the way gone. I'm getting a lot of use on it. I wear it under my eyes and on my face, and I'm hopeful for this guy. Next, for Roger and Anita, which just so happen to be Pongo and Perdy's owners, we have the Sleek Blush in the shade Rose Gold. This is an 8-gram blush, and my goal was to hit pan on it. It cost $6.42. And I don't have any pan, as you can obviously tell. This blush has actually gained a gram. It went from 37 to 37 to 38. But I have used it a few times. It's a very metallic blush, as you can see. So I don't love the look on the cheeks. I do have it on today with that highlighter. I prefer a matte blush for sure. It's definitely something I've realized, you know, for using makeup. This was one of my first makeup products, and obviously you use makeup more and more, you know, and throughout the years you kind of are able to hone what you really want, and this is not my favorite, but it does have a dip in it. Next, we have for Tiana and Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog, we have this palette, a shade in this palette. This is the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. And it cost $55, and we're working on this shade Voodoo. I know it's really metallic, so it's kind of hard to see. This palette it went from 311 grams to 310 grams, and now it's back up to 311. I have used it a lot. I've also been using these other two shades just to kind of really finish out a look. I do have it on today in my like outer V. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. I love this palette. This palette was actually in my top 17 products in 2017 because it's just so good and so pretty. And I do have a dip, like a very, very slight dip, but a dip. So hitting pan is going to be really hard. I don't know. Let's see. Each of these has 1.3 grams of product in it, so we're going to try. We're going to try, and that's all we can do. Next, I have John Smith and Pocahontas from the movie Pocahontas, obviously. And it's this Sephora Colorful Eyeshadow in the shade 13 Curacao Punch. And I had already had pan on it when I started. So this guy went from weighing 7 grams to 5 grams, and it's now back up to 7 grams, and it's valued at $5.20. So here is the shade. You can tell it does have some glitter in it. And sometimes the glitter shows up and sometimes it doesn't, but it does make it hard to put under your eyelid because I get these glitters in my eyes. I do have it on my lid today, as you probably could tell. And it does have use on it, but not... It was so easy to hit pan, so I just assumed that it would be really easy to use up. But it's just not so much happening. So we'll just see what happens with that. I'm going to keep it in this project and hope for the best. Next, for Cinderella and Prince Charming, I have the Lorac Pro palette. I want to completely use up the shade White, and this is the other product that, unfortunately, I forgot to put on today. But I've been wearing it every other day, as you can tell. Okay, let's see. There is a dip. There's definitely... There we go, we got to put in some shade. Definitely a really big dip. This palette is worth $44, and it's gone all over the scale. It started at $126, now it's at then $129, and now it's at $127. I was using another white shadow until I hit pan on it in my 25 Pans of Christmas project pan, and so I haven't been using this as much. I've only been using this for about half a month, but I do have a pan on it. I do have a dip in it. It's right there. I like to use it my brow bone. I like to use it to like kind of clean up this area to make it look a little more crisp without doing the tape trick, because I think the tape is a little too much, but the powder cleans it up nicely, and I use it under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose. So I do use it a lot, and I do have a dip. I definitely think I'll be able to hit pan on it, but use it up, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. And last but not least, for Simba and Nala, I have the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. These shadows are like 2 grams a piece, so they're very big. And I'm working on the shade Jupiter. This palette was 205 grams, and all of a sudden it's 207 grams. So that's not the best. And as you can see, I do have a lot of use. You can compare it to like even the shade Mars. It's definitely got a lot of use out of it. But 2 grams of product is a lot. I have it on in my crease today, and I really like the way my eye look turned out today, I'm not going to lie. It's right there. So we'll just see what happens. Maybe pan, maybe not. So that is my 14 items in by Valentine's Day. I've already used up 4, which again, even though that's not the 14, that's really awesome. I've gotten a lot of use out of all of these products. So let's just see what the next month brings. Maybe I'll be able to finish up 10 more. That would be really exciting. I would love to hit that goal, but if not, I don't. Also, I used to end project. I'm just gonna take off these swatches, or else I'm gonna end up with this all over my sweater. I used to end projects right when I hit that goal, and even though I don't know if I'm gonna hit that goal or not, I'm gonna wait until Valentine's Day. I want to keep the project going, and part of that is because, as I've stated many times, I am gonna have less projects in the year of 2018, just because I had too many that, obviously, as you can tell, I didn't get as much use out of these items as I wanted. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Let me look at this document real quick. I'm going to try to list my makeup that I have on, but because of how big the document is already, just so I can list all the items, I don't know if there'll be room. But I'm going to try. And so, yeah, I'll just see you all soon. Bye.